Hello, welcome back to youtube.com/snapbolt. And I've just been loving Modern recently, so I got another Modern League for you here. Companions are kind of taking over, but I'm just jamming them, and I'm actually having fun with them. I know it can be pretty repetitive playing Lurrus every round, but we got an Obosh deck here, and this is just Red Green Obosh. It's basically the Ponza shell. I'll just go over the deck real quick. It's pretty straightforward, but the deck is basically just playing 10 Accelerators, 4 Arbor Elf, 4 Utopia Sprawl, 2 Bird, and then 2 Hex Drinker and 4 Volt to fill out the 1-drop slot. And then in the 3-drop slot, I think actually a key card in the deck is Bonecrusher Giant, because if your 1-drop gets killed, then at least you still have a play on 2 and Stomp. In addition, when this is on the battlefield with Obosh, if they target it, they lose 4 life because Obosh doubles the damage of the Bonecrusher Giant trigger, which can be relevant. Quad Magus, 0 Blood Moon main, but 2 in the board. 4 Seasoned Pyromancer, this card's strong in the deck. If you ever go Hellbent, you just get to draw extra cards, just good value. Loot through your deck, find what you want. 3 Clothis, this also doubles damage with Obosh, and it ramps you into Obosh, and it's just, you can actually turn it on a fair amount of the time, because most of your stuff is permanents. Actually, everything is except for Bolt. So it's pretty easy to turn on, 3 mana, 4/5 indestructible, and the damage gets doubled with Obosh. So it's pretty nice in this deck. 4 Finks, it's kind of like a metagame consideration just because expecting like a fair amount of burn and prowess. So it's nice to have the 4 Finks main, and then 4 Glorybringer to round it off. This could be 2 or 3 Glorybringer, but I'm going to try 4. Then in the sideboard to go along with the 4 Finks, we have 4 Life Goes On, just to hate out burn. 3 Chokes for these snow control decks, 4 Relics for whenever you want them, and a couple Blood Moons. So pretty straightforward sideboard as well. But this deck has no combos, no funny business. It's just trying to go 1-drop, 3-drop, maybe play another 3-drop, then kill them with Obosh. So the deck is pretty sick. I'll see you in round 1. Let's go. Welcome to round 1. We're against AC 103. Let's reveal our companion, Obosh, and looks like our opponent probably has one as well. Most likely Lurrus. See if they're on 60 cards, so they're not on Yorion. And they're on Lurrus. Okay, this hand looks totally fine. Probably just playing turn 1 Sprawl into turn 2 Finks would be my guess. We'll keep this. Probably just leave Forest, Sprawl, name Red, and then T2 Forest Finks, unless we draw something else we want to play. Yeah, this hand looks good. Could consider leading Hex Drinker, but I think I'd rather get the Sprawl down. Plus, then this might just eat a removal spell. Okay, well, we might not have a choice. So Godless Shrine into Thoughtseize makes me think that he's a Death Shadow Lurrus deck, but we'll see. See if I want to pop these out, see how that looks. Well, if they keep moving around, then I'm not going to like that, but let's see. Okay, this might be good. Arbor Elf. He took our Sprawl. I still think I want to play Arbor Elf. I could always just play Hex Drinker on T2 if this Arbor Elf dies. Who knows what we drew that turn, but I don't think that's that relevant. Let's just get the Arbor down, start ramping. Kind of forces him to make a play against this Arbor Elf. Shambling then. Maybe this is just Black-White Lurrus. Gravecrawler. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting at all. Windswept Heath. So do I want like a Stomping Ground right now? I could even get Forest with Wooded Foothills. I guess I could just fetch just to thin and just play around some. I don't know if he has some weird like Leonin Arbiter, just something strange I'm not expecting, or even Mind Sensor. I doubt he does. He probably just has some like black-white value, bring stuff back from the graveyard, zombie Lurrus type deck. But I'm just gonna get a Mountain and jam a Finks, I think. I like that. I'm surprised this Arbor Elf survived. No, let's just go Untap this, and then play Kitchen Finks. Finks went from being a great card to a pretty mediocre card. Nobody was playing it for a while, and now people are playing it again, which is interesting. Funny how that goes with Magic cards. Don't really know like what else is in my opponent's deck. Like, what other zombies do they have? Do they have like Tide Hollow Sculler? Do they have? You know, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. He bobbles, targets us. Okay. Next turn I'll have 4 mana, so if I don't draw anything, my plan is just to go Hex Drinker, level. Spellbomb doesn't do anything against us. I guess it does a little against Clothis, but I'm not worried about that. I think I'm just going to take off this Gravecrawler. Might come back. I'd rather just keep my Finks around. I don't really care about taking 2. I'd rather attack back for 3. He doesn't play a spell. Okay. He draws. Ooh, Utopia Sprawl. That's an interesting one. So now I can just Glorybringer, or I can Obosh. I think I just Glorybringer first. Probably no Exert. Yeah. I'm just going to go Sprawl here, name Red, and then I go 2, 4, 5 mana. That was a great draw. He took our Sprawl, but we just drew our Elf into Sprawl, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm just going to Glorybringer, attack for 7. Next turn, Obosh, kill him. So, deck functioning well so far. Path the Glorybringer. Alright, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll use the ability. I think I'll just get Mountain. That way I can get Forest with the second Windswept Heath here. I'm just going to attack. Next turn I can just play Obosh plus Hex Drinker, which I'm probably going to do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I can't quite go Obosh plus get Hex Drinker to level 3. And I can't level up Hex Drinker to level 8. But I'll still probably just play both things. If I draw a 3-drop, that's ideal, and most of my deck, at least most of my spells, are 3-drops, so if I draw a 3-drop and my Arbor Elf survives, I get to go 3-drop plus Obosh, which is nice. Yeah, I'm fine to take 2 off that. If you can go land, Lurrus, Bobble here. Looks like that's what he's doing. So I could give my Hex Drinker a pro instance and not play Obosh. We'll see. See what I draw. Land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I think I want to just play both of my threats out, but giving this protection from instance is nice. Although I guess if I Obosh and Hex Drinker and he has like another path, he's probably like pathing Hex Drinker. I mean, I guess he might have to. Still just gonna play both my cards, I think. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna tap 5. I'm gonna play Obosh, and then I'm gonna attack with both here because he can't block the Lurrus on the Arbor Elf without trading the Lurrus, and then I can go still play Hex Drinker. I think that's more important than leveling up right now. Rather just get in, because this hits for 5 here. I think that's more important than leveling twice. Yeah, so now I hit him down to 5, and then I just go down to 16 and play a Hex Drinker. I have a pretty massive board. His Urborg making it tough for me to tap my lands. You can't really make us sack a creature because we have Finks in play still. We have a bunch of threats in Obosh and Hex Drinker. So feeling good. He's at 5. Any bolt we draw with Obosh in play is lethal. If we keep drawing lands, we could get outvalued by this Lurrus, absolutely, but yep, he just concedes. Okay, Gravecrawler, that's an interesting one. I just don't know why Gravecrawler's in there. Maybe I just want all this if I saw Gravecrawler and Lurrus. Maybe Cage is worthwhile in this matchup. I mean, he could have Lingering Souls in his deck too. He has a lot of non-basics as well. White-black, it also might be tough to answer Blood Moon. Might also play around it a little bit. Still think it's probably good. Might be hard to get to these Glorybringers. I think I can side some out. I think I can win with other stuff. Fink seems good. Clothis seems good. What doesn't seem great? I think I can side out 2 Magus and go like 2 Magus, 2 Blood Moon post board. I think he didn't see anything, but he probably expects us to have Magus. So just mixing it up I think is good. Especially post board. Don't really want to side out any Seasoned Pyromancers. Maybe I just don't need the quad relic. I think I want the 4 Blood Moon effects. I think 4 is good. I think I want Bolt as well. This is tough. Could side out a Clothis. That's still reasonable against against Lurrus and everything he's doing. Yeah, I don't want to side that out. Could side out a couple Seasoned Pyromancers just because maybe they're not as strong as other stuff. Is this too much graveyard hate? It might be. No, I don't think so. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. He might be able to like control the board enough where it makes it harder to get to Glorybringer. I think we got kind of lucky that game. I'll just try it like this. I don't know if I just boarded terribly, but we'll see if we want the Glorybringers for game 3 if there is one. Definitely want to keep Finks and Clothis and Bonecrusher Giant. Alright, let's reveal Obosh. And Snap keep this hand. T1 Utopia, T2 Clothis, T2 Finks, T2 Bonecrusher, whatever you want. Keep. If we get Thought Seized, again, it's not as bad because at least we have a T2 play in Bonecrusher Giant. Okay, no Thought Seized, that's nice. Utopia Sprawl is a nice one in this metagame too because a lot of people have, okay, I don't like that. A lot of people have removal for the Arbor Elf. So it's just Sprawl here, name red. Pass. I think I just like it when it's just like this. Can't play Stoneforge Mystic. Smallpox. Jeez, we just got blown out. That makes sense. Wasn't really expecting that, but yep, that makes total sense. We just got wrecked. So I have to discard a card. I think I'm just discarding a Bonecrusher. Yeah, Finks is so good against Smallpox. Okay, now I know that he has Smallpox. I can play around it a little bit more. Yeah, we'll discard that, and we have to get 2 for 1 on our land here, which sucks. Hopefully he doesn't have another one, but we could just keep drawing lands as well. Just plan on playing a tap Stomping Ground here, I think. Pass. Maybe he'll play something we can stomp. Hopefully not another Smallpox. But I can't play around Smallpox with a fetch, so there's no point. Alright, he has no play. We'll probably just leave up Stomp, most likely. I think I'm actually just gonna play a Windswept Heath and pass. Probably just fetch for a basic forest here. Play Windswept over Wooded because Wooded can fetch a basic mountain as well. Oh, he discarded Smuggler's Copter. Okay, I think I know what deck this is. I didn't realize that deck plays Smallpox, but okay, Copter, sure. Oh wow, do I not have any Nature's Claims or anything in the board in this build? That's definitely a mistake. Alright, we'll just get basic Forest. I think I'm probably just going to play Clothis. I think that's nice just to get down. It can't really be like taken advantage of like with Smallpox or anything. It is nice to get Finks down too, but I think Clothis is better. And just start like eating his graveyard, makes Lurrus worse. Just start gaining us life, dealing damage. Yeah, I like it. And I can also play this Utopia Sprawl. So let's go land. Sprawl here, name red. Then play Clothis. This plays around removal nicely. Next turn, probably just playing Finks. I guess I can play Finks and Bonecrusher Giant next turn, then follow those up with Obosh. So that's the plan. Next turn we get to drain for 2. Probably eating, I don't know. I don't think it matters. I guess Copter, I guess it does because of Lurrus. I would rather eat a permanent that it can recast. Alright, Crew Copter, that's fine. Carrion Feeder makes sense. His deck just doesn't seem that powerful. Like Carrion Feeder plus Gravecrawler, Copter. Copter is good, but I'm liking our position here. Yeah, definitely just gonna jam both my 3-drops here if I can. Oh, Thoughtseize, okay. See what I draw. Bolt. Alright, I think I want to just drain and leave up Bolt. I like that better. So let's just exile his Copter, because that's the only thing he can cast with Lurrus. He only has 1 card in hand as well. And I can Bolt this Copter. And now I go Wooded Foothills, play Bonecrusher Giant. I actually don't want to turn on this Clothis, because I want it to just sit here, keep dealing damage and gain us life every turn. That way it can't get pathed or what have you. And if he tries to make us discard a card, I can just bolt his face. Still have this Obosh back here. I think we're in a very favored position to win this game. Yeah, we only have 1 card. We could draw some lands, but we still have Gas and Obosh. We have Clothis sitting here. Clothis is just insane in this matchup. Like what? He can cast Lurrus and then has nothing to cast in the graveyard right now? You can just bolt Lurrus as well. This is looking good. Crew. When he goes to combat, I'm just going to bolt that. I don't want to let him loot. I suppose he could go land. Oh, he sacks it, put a counter on Feeder. Sure. I suppose he could go land, Lurrus, recast Smuggler's Copter. But if that's his whole turn, I'm still in a reasonable position, I think. Is this Lurrus? Looks like it. Yeah, but does he have... He should have played land first. I guess it doesn't matter, I have no cards, but... Looks like it doesn't have land. Does he have Fatal Push or Path? Probably just fetch a Stomping Ground end of turn here. Right now my Devotion's 4. I can go up to 6 if I play Obosh. It's better to play Obosh later because then it doubles like the damage of your attackers. Plus it kind of protects Obosh because they probably have to use removal spells on your other guys. Let's get a Stomping Ground. Drake to pay 2 life. No. Draw something. Land. I'll just eat Copter. Drain for 2. And not going to be scared. Just going to play this. Just play this too. Then attack. He basically needs path here. He can also go to 1 if he wants. Lurrus isn't even doing that much though, so he might just block. Path the Obosh. Makes sense. Now we don't have much gas left, so we're really not in the best position here. Oh wow, he's not blocking with Lurrus. That's kind of ballsy, I feel like. We're still at 18. We're still draining. I guess he can attack back, go up to 8. Stitcher Supplier, okay. See if he hits. He hit another supplier, okay. He's kind of doing this thing. So we can cast that with Lurrus. Sack Supplier. Trying to find something better. He found a Gravecrawler. Okay. It's actually pretty good. That can keep putting counters on Feeder. For 1 black mana, you can put a +1/+1 counter on this. So yeah, we might lose this game. Okay, he's kind of doing his thing now. Definitely want all the graveyard hate now that I saw the Stitcher Supplier too. Should have known that one. I always forget about this card. Now we can attack with both. Go up to 8. He has a blocker back, which is not ideal. Just get a tap land and tap. Thought we were going to have this game, but drawing land into Clothis there was just really bad. Alright, let's just drain down to 6. Pass the turn. It's the danger of having so many Clothis in your deck is exactly what just happened to us. Still feel good about this matchup in general though. We just got wrecked by that early Smallpox, but now we can play around that by not playing Sprawl out if we have to, but we're also going to be on the play, so that helps. 3 mana is Lingering Souls. Alright. Are we just dead on board? I don't think so. 8, 9, and you could potentially deal us 10, but I don't think we can win anymore. We don't even have any Angers in the board either. He has a lot of non-basics as well, so if we play an early Blood Moon, that could just get him for sure. See some more of his deck. Core Firewalkers, interesting. Makes sense though. Alright. He's got us. That was a good game. Our opponent was just able to stabilize there. And we just drew a few too many lands on the key draw steps. Good game, good game. Alright, I mean, I do have Cage plus Quad Relic plus Triple Clothis, so I have a lot of hate. 2 Blood Moon, 2 Magus the Moon right now. Blood Moon I think is definitely better. He has a lot of removal for Magus. I don't think Glorybringer is even that great. Like I don't think we care about like killing his guys. Maybe I just want like another cheaper card. It's easier to cast. Yeah, I like this. Alright, let's go. I also considered just going like 2 Glorybringer and then like 1 Obosh main and 1 side just to have like another Obosh. But I think Glorybringer is probably just better. He basically has to have push for our 1-drop. It's like an Arbor Alpha bird. We have 0 land here, so it's mulligan. Ugh. Don't like this hand. I'm going to keep though. I don't want to mulligan too low in this matchup. Alright. Just going to play Heath here. Pass. This is certainly not ideal. Could have gone to 5, but again, don't want to go too low on resources against a Smallpox deck. Bobble, sure. I feel like T3 Magus is not going to be quite where we want to be. Urborg, sure. Right, Gravecrawler. Probably just going to fetch a tap land, and I can bolt this Gravecrawler like later. I don't think there's a rush to do it right now. Let's get Stomping Ground. At least we have Finks in this matchup as well, which is good. Just play another Wooded Foothills, pass. Just going to leave up Bolt. If he attacks, I might consider bolting the Gravecrawler. His Urborg out as his land. That's interesting. Hopefully he plays something that will allow us to Magus here. Yeah, looks like we can Magus. Probably, I guess I'm just going to take here. Because if he goes Supplier, I'm going to bolt this. Because we're going to plan on playing Magus anyway. Just going to fetch a basic, play Magus. And that could walk him out of the game. Certainly, if he went Urborg into Godless Shrine, he probably doesn't have a basic. And he can't like push the Magus right now, and he won't be able to fetch, and he doesn't have a Plains for Path. That's what I'm hoping for. So basic. There's Blood Moon. I think I'm just going to play Blood Moon now. I don't know if he's going to have any answers in his deck for this. Blood Moon, go. We got 2 mountains. Next turn I can just play a Finks, or I can play a Magus as well, just to try to make sure I lock him out. Again, I doubt he has answers to Blood Moon, plus I don't think he can cast spells right now. I think I'm just going to play Finks. Deals more damage. And plays around any potential cards that make us sack, but again, he has to be able to cast spells to be able to do that, so. Thought we were going to win game 2, but our opponent was able to get back in it. Nice. Got the first one with the Blood Moon. Bad hand there, but still was able to get there. Our opponent's deck was cool. I just don't know how good it was. Just a little underpowered, it felt like, but definitely a cool idea. Props. Let's go round 2. Hello, welcome to round 2 here. We're against Garums, and let's reveal our companion, Obosh. And I recognize this name. Is this like one of the trophy leaders, or I think I've just played against him before potentially. Alright. Our opponent did reveal Lurrus. All we have is a Bolt though. Kinda want to mulligan this hand. But I think I'm actually just gonna keep. Just gonna take it slow. Leave up Bolt, play some tap lands, and then keep all the resources I have. Not sure if I should have mulliganed here, but I like keeping this hand, I think. He's a Lurrus companion deck. He went Bobble, me, and himself. He's going to have 2 Bobble triggers. See if he plays a fetch land. Plays a forest. Yeah, this could be like Lurrus Jund. It's not even a snow-colored forest. Draw. See what we draw. Hopefully we draw a 1-mana accelerant. We have 10 draws out of 53. So almost a 20% chance to draw a 1-mana accelerant here. And we hit. Nice. You want to go basic forest Arbor Elf? I think that sounds good to me. Not sure if I should get Stomping Ground right now. I guess we do have a Seasoned Pyromancer, so actually I'll just do it. Stomping Ground, Arbor, pass. I'm playing Forest there is interesting. He must have liked the card on top, so he didn't want to fetch. So maybe he had to play in land that wasn't ideal. Okay, this could just be black-green Lurrus. Push, makes sense. Now we need to draw land. We have a much better chance of drawing land than we did of drawing a 1-drop accelerant there. Okay, Sprawl is good. Just go fetch for a basic forest. I always like to put Sprawl on a basic, that way when we play a Blood Moon effect it stays on. Otherwise if you Utopia Sprawl a non-basic like Stomping Ground and you Magus of the Moon, it falls off. Would have been nice to draw this Sprawl over the Arbor Elf to play around a removal spell like that, but still not going to complain here. This is nice. Now we get to leave up Bolt. He might just go Lurrus here, which would be okay. He does have basic forest, which is pretty annoying. I think worst case for us he goes fetch basic swamp, but ooh. Triome? Is he just black white red? Or black white green, excuse me? Triome, wow. Tap land. Well, it's better news for our Blood Moon effects that he's 3-color. I feel like he's leaving up an Abrupt Decay for this or something. I'm probably just going to play Clothis next turn. I think that's safer. Yeah, I'm going to. That also adds mana. Ooh, Abrupt Decay the Utopia Sprawl. Ooh. Trophy on our forest. I mean, that got us because, oh man, this is so brutal. If we had just had a third land, we could have gone land Magus and like basically locked him out. But now we can't. So now what we have to do is just get a basic off this trophy, and then play a bird and pass. So this play really got us. Wow, that's really bad for us. Let's just get a basic and play bird. That was really, really unfortunate. That might cause us to lose the game, because playing a Magus there, again, then he just has 1 green up, and he probably doesn't have a black or white basic. But now it's such a worse position for us. I mean, if he goes Lurrus here, at least I can still bolt it. Okay, Shambling Event's fine. Hopefully he plays some like 3-drop that doesn't matter. Goyf does matter, but it could be something I could beat. I definitely have to just try to play Magus. Hope he doesn't have Path, because he can float white and then Path the Magus, but man, we just didn't draw lands. Now I have to just try to beat this Goyf basically. Hopefully he doesn't have second Goyf. Can also start exiling card types out of graveyards. Like I can exile, I guess, enchantment right now and then creature in order to shrink Goyf. So yeah, this might be okay. If he doesn't have any plays or ways to answer Magus, I might be able to just get there on this Clothis. Taking 5 here, but can also at some point start chumping this. Land? Bird is not where I want to be. Alright, I think I still play Clothis. Gains me life and shrinks his Goyf, and it's hard to answer. Alternatively, I can play Arbor Elf plus Bird and leave up Bolt. Go to 5 mana. No, I like this. This still adds mana, potentially. and just gains me life and shrinks Goyf. I think all that together, it's good enough. I'll attack with Magus. Alright, we're just not getting there on lands, but hopefully this Klothys can get there. I'm guessing he's not going to be able to cast a spell for the rest of the game, or might draw another Goyf. Could play Baubles, I guess. Probably just bring in the Blood Moons. He has so many non-basics. He probably only has like 3 basics or so. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. I mean, that is good. It can like be annoying against Klothys, but I have Bolt for it, so that's nice. Alright, now I got a main. So now I just exile Utopia Sprawl because that's the only single permanent type, so that's the only thing that can shrink Goyf right now because that Scavenging Ooze is going to be going to the graveyard. So I get to drain, shrink Goyf. Could have also thought about going add mana Glorybringer, but I like the drain, shrink Goyf better, and then play out these guys. And then I could go land. So I'm definitely bolting this right now. Just want to get that out of here. And then I can go Magus of the Moon, or I can play out 2 more Accelerants. Maybe playing a second Magus is safer. And then I can just take 4 off this Goyf. Down to 4. If I play Arbor Elf plus Bird, am I going to chump Goyf? I could do that. I could play Arbor Elf plus Bird, chump Goyf with Bird. I think I'm just going to play Magus and just try to continue to lock him out of the game. If I draw a land, I can still Glorybringer next turn. Because that Ooze went to the graveyard, there's now 3 instants, 3 lands, 2 creatures, and 2 artifacts. There's no way for me to shrink Goyf next turn, but I'll just go down to 4 here. I can always chump next turn, I think. Rather keep these Magus around. Not too scared of anything you can have with just Forest here. See what we draw for turn. Glorybringer. Alright, well it is nice to drain, go up to 6. And then just play a couple chump blockers as well. Is that 14? If I Glorybringer this turn, yeah, I just want to keep draining. I think it's just safer. And then I can just go play Bird, play Arbor Elf, attack for a lot. See, if I had gone, maybe I missed lethal there because I wasn't thinking about Klothys originally. So if I had gone add mana, play Glorybringer, and then I would hit for 12. So that would have been lethal, but gaining 2 isn't bad, but I probably should have just gone for lethal there. So sorry for that. Let's see, he's just green, black, white, mid-range. I mean, Relic is still good against Lurrus. Not sure if I want Cage, though. Cage stops Lurrus, but so does Relic, mostly, and Relic draws cards. I think I just want all these. And again, now the question is, what do I not want? Probably some Glorybringers. 4 is probably too much, and especially post-board. They're really going to be trying to hinder our plan. Seasoned Pyromancer is good. I think I want the Maguses too. He's just like a 3-color deck that I just want to make sure that I can like Blood Moon early. So going up to 6 Blood Moons seems good to me. Hexdrinker seems reasonable. Finks seems okay. Could board out a couple Finks. Pyromancer, just do some cookie cutter cuts like this. I don't hate that. Maybe Bonecrusher Giant's like worse than Seasoned Pyromancer. Because he can be like thought seizing us and going down cards and then top decking Pyromancer is really good. Where Bonecrusher Giant doesn't kill many of his guys. Yeah, let's go. I like it. Relic's also good just at like shrinking Goyf. I think Relic's where I want to be. Reveal an Obosh. Wow. Oh, he did not reveal Lurrus. So he sided into some other package. But gonna snap keep this hand. I wonder what cards he brought in that are greater than 2 mana. So 3 mana or more. Don't think he could have ley lines or anything for us. We got these mismatched Stomping Grounds. Forge Tender, sure. I'm like fine with people bringing like that card against me. Did not reveal Lurrus. I wonder if that was a misclick. Just gonna lead Forest Arbor. Yeah, he might be able to kill it, but if he doesn't, I get to add a lot of mana next turn. And play like Utopia Sprawl plus Bird plus Sphinx. So let's see if he has removal for this elf. Can also just play Utopia Sprawl into Hexdrinker level. Plain Swamp. Fatal Push. Okay, he had it. I can still go Sprawl, Bird, Hexdrinker, which I'm gonna do. I'd have to name green on Sprawl, but that's fine. Okay, pay 2 life, yes. Sprawl here, name green. Still have double red. It's just is like too efficient to pass at. Play Bird, play Hexdrinker. And looking in a decent spot. Next turn, I can play Klothys plus level Hexdrinker twice. I can play Obosh. I can play Finks. I have options. Just depends what I draw and what I want to do. I guess he's thinking probably right now if he wants to path this Hexdrinker. That's my guess. If he wants to be mana efficient and do that, but I'd be totally fine if he wants to take that line. Get to get Mountain. His trophy on our land, it actually worked out for him okay, but I'm surprised he took that line, because if we just had a third land, it would have been brutal for him. Okay, he's got all basics. So maybe we don't want all these Blood Moons. He's really showing that he wants to play around that. Klothys is pretty good against Goyf. Definitely just jamming Klothys, going level. I have to decide if I want to shock to go level. Definitely going to wait on the Pyromancer till I'm hellbent as well. We'll just lead on Klothys. It's going to be really good on this board. Feel like I don't want to level up, and this is why. Because if I level up, shock to level up twice, and I don't draw a land, next turn I have 2, 3, 4, 5 mana still. So if I go 3 drop, I can still go level up to 3. And then going up to 4 isn't really relevant. And if I draw a land, then I can go double 3-drop next turn because I'll have 6 mana. In which case, I can't even level up anyway. So I think just leveling once is correct here. And then playing a tap land and passing the turn. And then I have to decide if I want to eat his Fatal Push or Arbor Elf with his Clothis, or even add mana. So I got options. I feel like he has Path in hand from the way he's been passing the turn on our turn. So interesting that he didn't reveal Lurrus. It was either a misclick or he doesn't have it anymore, but I don't know. It seems like he wanted it. I don't know what big creature he could have that he doesn't want to have Lurrus for. Like Siege Rhino or something? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe he brought in multiple Lurruses? I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me either. Because then you're losing out on the value of having a companion. Definitely just taking 3. If I add mana, I get to... Well, we'll see what I draw. If I draw a land, it's actually pretty good. And I get to go Drain with Clothis, land, play Finks. Wow, Assassin's Trophy, the Hex Drinker right now. Sure, that is good for me. Just get Mountain. Now I can't Shrink Goyf, but I'm still going to Drain. I probably just start eating my own creatures so we can't use them for Goyf. Just eat our Arbor Elf. Not for Goyf. Well, for Goyf and Scavenging Ooze is what I meant. And now I go... I'll have to discard this Bolt to Pyromancer, but that's fine. Now I go Kitchen Finks. And then play Seasoned Pyromancer. Then I get to discard Bolt, draw 2. I guess I could have added a mana in order to play Bolt, but Bolt's not even that good right here anyway. I'd rather just Drain for 2 rather than casting Bolt anyway. Pyromancer, discard Bolt, make a 1/1, and get to draw 2 cards. That's a pretty nice one. Ooh, and I guess I don't get to attack into his bird red guy, but I have Clothis back here. I guess I can get Path now too, so maybe this is an ideal. Alright. Could have potentially held the Wooded Foothills as well to play around a non-targeted discard effect like Liliana, but I'm not too worried about that. No reason to attack, I don't think. You can just get a free block. Yeah, Path Clothis. Yeah, maybe making that be active is not ideal. Just get Forest. Okay, I mean, we still have a Seasoned Pyromancer here to draw more cards, and we have an Obosh still. He doesn't have a companion. Okay. Man, getting kind of wrecked. He's got 1 card in hand, though, and we still have Obosh that we can just jam. Might not even be able to attack with Goyf. Like, if I go play Obosh, attack with Finks, that's pretty brutal for him. Like, what can he do against that? Oh, he's attacking. I'm definitely going to take 4. I don't care about that. I can activate this at some point too. Yeah, he can't attack. Alright, I'll fetch a tap land. Go to our turn. Ooh, Bone Crusher Giant. It's an interesting one. So Stomp, I'm almost certain has an even converted mana cost on the stack. Because when you cast Stomp, the whole card just shows Stomp 2 mana. That being said, I still think I'm just going to jam Obosh right here. He only has 1 card in hand. This gets Path, that gets Path. Green, green, red, green, red. I think I'm just going to attack with... Ooh, actually I have Stomp, so damage can't be prevented. So I'm going to attack with both here. I like that. We might just block Forge Tender on Seasoned Pyromancer. And if he blocks Goyf on Seasoned Pyromancer, I get to Stomp Goyf. So I like attacking with both here for sure, because Stomp actually is pretty brutal against protection from red. This is a play you can do against, not poor Skyfisher, I always blank on the name of that card, the white 2/2 pro red whenever red spells cast gain 2 life. So now I just get to go Stomp your face. And then you could sack Forge Tender to prevent Bone Crusher Giant damage. Then at least I get his Forge Tender. So, yeah. Seems reasonable. And I still hit for 6. See if, oh, he didn't activate it. I don't know if he knows how this works. Yeah. See, I killed his Forge Tender with my Seasoned Pyromancer because of Stomp. Damage can't be prevented this turn. So Pro Red cannot prevent damage from a red creature. So it's pretty nice. Alright, I can't make any other plays. Just pass the turn. F6 his turn. And try to win on our next turn. This deck is cool. I played another Obosh deck. It was a Lukka Coppercoat Outcast. Got the match. It's nice. It was a Lukka Coppercoat Outcast combo deck, and I ran Obosh as companion. And even though we were just a combo deck with like a bunch of 1-drops, Emrakuls, Lukka, Through the Breach, so we were just trying to do that plan. But Obosh was still good. And then I was thinking, wow, I should just play Obosh as a red-green mid-range deck. And then other people started doing it too, and it proved to be pretty good. But yeah, I thought Obosh was bad, and then even in a deck where it wasn't very good in that deck, it proved to be pretty insane. And yeah, just having any companion is nice, and 5 mana 6/5 with huge upside, turns out it's good enough. So 2-0, let's go round 3. Alright, round 3 here, we're 2-0 with Red Green Obosh. Let's reveal, and we're against Lurrus yet again. Alright, this hand's not perfect, but we have 1-drop into 2-drop, so I'm going to keep. It's a fine hand, I guess. Ooh, blue, white, red Triome with Lurrus. I think this might be control. So I'm going to try to play fast, stay ahead on time if I can. Shock. Hexdrinker, go. This is most likely going to die, and then I'll go Mountain, go, leave up Stomp. Probably just Stomp his face. And then hopefully be able to jam a Magus somehow, but he probably is never going to tap out with that deck. I've seen a blue-white red control deck with Lurrus, and they just ran 2 Bobble, 4 Snap as the only targets for Lurrus, and it was still worthwhile, I think. So I'm just going to attack. I'm actually going to play Wooded Foothills to fetch a forest here, because I want to have some basics in case this Magus does happen to stick. Path. Sure. Yes. Still going to play Wooded Foothills to get another forest. Get a forest, play Wooded Foothills, pass the turn. I could just Stomp now, so this doesn't get countered. I actually like that, because then I'll just have my Bone Crusher Giant sitting in exile. I don't want Stomp to get countered, actually. So I'm fine with that. Plus I get to F6, so value. Path on the Hexdrinker is kind of shocking. I'm not scared of him playing any creature that I want to Stomp. I'm pretty sure I know what deck he's on. And I'm just playing accordingly. Now that could be wrong again, but I just get free value, I think. Getting this in exile is nice. Almost positive he's blue at red control. Like bolts, paths, helixes, snaps, cryptic commands, counterspells, just that sort of thing. I think I'm just going to try to jam a Bone Crusher Giant here from exile. and then play a tap land. Then I can, okay, it just resolved. It's kind of interesting. Might just get killed, like by a bolt or something. Yeah, path. Okay. It's giving us a lot of lands. I guess I'll just get another forest. Next turn we can go Magus plus Bonecrusher Giant. So he's really just going to try to play the control game and play the long game, but we kept this hand with a lot of gas, so he has to answer all these cards. Mystic Sanctuary back path? Wow, he's really going for the paths. Just doesn't care about giving us a bunch of mana. Probably has Cryptic here as well. I think I just lead. Ooh, wow, another Bonecrusher, another Glory Bringer. I think I'm just gonna lead cast Bonecrusher Giant 4/3. Then I'm gonna try to cast Magus. This will probably just resolve, unfortunately, but hopefully he Cryptics it, and then I get to resolve Magus. Didn't. Tried to kind of get him, but I'm still just gonna use my mana efficiently. This should get countered. Is he just pathing Bonecrusher? Does he not? Oh, he's gonna float mana and then path the Magus maybe? He has path on top of his library. A Snapcaster Mage path, and then he might float white and then path the Magus. So that looks like what's happening, but at least that's not a path on my Glorybringer. Yeah, I'm gonna keep getting basics. I'll get Mountain this time. Got a lot of basics in this deck. We're on 7 mana. Alright, I'm going to start just by... I was going to say I'm going to start by attacking, but... I think I might just jam Glorybringer. Maybe he doesn't have a counterspell, he's only got 3 cards. Just going to keep jamming. See if this is Cryptic tap draw. I guess you could go tap bounce. Path, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, gonna keep using path's ability. Then our deck, get more mana. Attack with Bonecrusher. Another removal spell. Snap path. Jeez, I mean he's definitely the deck I thought he was. Got 2 more Glorybringers though, and we still have Obosh. Thing is, he still has Lurrus, but he's at 12. Yeah, I'll use pass ability. I mean, can we double Glorybringer next turn? I think we can. 5, 10 mana. So if this Arbor Elf survives, we can. We can double Glorybringer. If he attacks with both, am I trading? No. I'd rather try to double Glorybringer next turn. Oh my god, we drew all 4 Glorybringers. Alright, let's go. Cast. Now, do I want to cast Obosh? I'm just going to play like he doesn't have Cryptic. Just going to play another one. And if he has Cryptic, then he's still kind of in trouble. He has to have multiple Cryptics. I guess he can Cryptic bounce the Mystic Sanctuary. Oh man, he doesn't. Attack with all creatures, no exert. Put him to 4. And does he concede? He pathed so many times this game. Did he path 5 times? Give us 5 extra lands? It's crazy. Supreme Verdict. Then we just have Glorybringer for the win, the 4th one. Just gonna jam. Quad Glorybringer. No, he doesn't have a spell. There's nothing he can have. For 1, come on. You can't force a negation of Glorybringer. Yeah. Wow. Crazy game. Our hand was well suited for that type of matchup where he was just trying to play removal spells on all our guys. Alright, let's bring in Blood Moons and Chokes. Should be super hateful here. I mean, Relic and Cage is good against Snapcaster Mage specifically. I think I don't want Cage, just Relic. Glorybringer was good there, but how good is it overall? Definitely don't want Finks. Don't think I want any bolts actually. Just don't want to draw a bolt and have it just be sitting in my hand. And I could just do this. I think I like Glorybringer. It's just a threat that he has to answer basically. I think I want to just try to win by like Choke, Blood Moon, or Magus. Finks just is good against like his like Bolt and Helix removals, but it's just so bad against Path. Maybe it's just annoying enough that it's worth. Is it better than Seasoned Pyromancer? I don't think so. Just for the fact where is if I go Hellbent and draw this, I get to draw cards. Let's try it like this. Triple Choke. That's nice. I mean, most of his lands are islands. Triple Choke, 6 Blood Moon effect. Let's go. That deck looks fun to play though. It can be rough to, I want to record with more like just straight control decks. It just takes so long to play. It's like it makes it more of like a grueling like recording experience. I'm actually going to keep this on the draw. I think keeping hands like this is fine. Probably just going to lead Utopia Sprawl to play around like a burn spell on this bird. That way I can get down an earlier Blood Moon potentially. Yeah, just going to play Sprawl, get a forest, and then play Sprawl, name Red. Yeah, I'm gonna name Red, even though I can't double green 1-drop next turn, but I could, even if I don't draw a land, I can still go like Bird plus Relic, so that's fine. If I draw a land now, what do I do? Probably just play all these 3. Okay, I don't. Just play Relic, 4 Bird, I think. Rather that get countered, play Bird. Pass. Unfortunate that we missed on a land on the 2 draw steps we had, but we're still doing it here. Okay, he's got a basic. Tormod's Crypt. Why? That literally doesn't do anything against us. Why does he have Tormod's Crypt in his main deck? Is that just like a mistake? I guess I should have technically relicked earlier, but I don't think it's that relevant. Alright, now I think I want to just try to jam. Well, could jam Seasoned Pyromancer. It's probably going to get countered anyway. That way, if it doesn't, then I have a chance to draw more lands. So I'm going to go for it. I just really need to draw lands here so I can keep playing more spells. I can discard like either Magus or Seasoned Pyromancer. Yeah, I think I'm going to discard second Seasoned Pyromancer plus Bonecrusher Giant here. Try to hit lands. We don't. Okay. Feeling like I'm going to get Supreme Verdicted here. Path right now, sure. Totally fine with that. Just going to get Forest. Definitely want more lands. So thank you. Didn't really care about that Seasoned Pyromancer. We have all these Blood Moons, which can be really good in this matchup. He does have 1 basic right now, but he needs to cast cards like Cryptic and Archmage's Charm. Helix the Bird, you got it. Again, you should always relic early. I'm not playing super tight right now, but it's okay. Sprawl. Alright. Let's just lead on Sprawl here, named Red. I gotta get this down, so I gotta go for it. He's only got blue up as well. Then I'm just gonna try to play Blood Moon, because this dies to like bolts and stuff where Blood Moon doesn't. I'm just gonna Sprawl here, named Red. He might have Force Negation. I mean, if this gets forced, it's also not the biggest deal. Maybe I play Magus now for that reason, but I'm just going to go for the Blood Moon. If he has Force Negation, I think he has to cast it here. Tormod's Crypt. Target us. Yeah, I mean, he gets our Seasoned Pyromancer that was in our graveyard, sure. Just have no clue why he has Tormod's Crypt. Maybe somebody can explain that to me, but maybe it's just wrong. Maybe he thought we were a Lurrus deck, but we're an Obosh deck. I don't know. Can't cast Lurrus right now because his lands are red, red, blue. He doesn't have many basics in his deck, I assume. Maybe a couple islands. He doesn't even have a fourth land. Yeah, this is looking good. Just exile his thing. Attack for 2, play Magus and Hex Drinker. No reason to try to go Hex Drinker level to 4 right here. He could have a Bolt. Rather just get the Magus down for sure. Magus and Hex Drinker. I'd rather play Hex Drinker over Second Relic. Pass the turn. Yeah, there's the Bolt. Sure. It's a Bolt he didn't use on this Magus though, so that's good. Snapcaster Bolt the Magus, okay. We don't have Relic up, unfortunately, but I still like our line, just jamming our threats. Could have played Magus and then not played Relic or Hex Drinker, but I still like the way we did it. I think that's fine. Another Glorybringer, jeez. Now I'm probably just going to attack with both, play another Magus and a second Relic. Just resolve these cards while I can. See if he blocks here, that'll be interesting. I feel like he will not. Yeah. Another Magus and a Relic. That's the turn. We have extra cards sitting on the table in these relics. He just really doesn't have good mana at all. Another Bolt. Sure. Just going to exile that Bolt first chance I get when I get priority. Relic is pretty annoying to play against because you always have to click the card that you want to exile even when there's only one card. He attacks for 2. Hopefully we draw a land and can just start jamming these Glorybringers. Arbor Elf. Not quite. I think I'll crack one of these relics. See if I draw a 3-drop I want to cast. Could have like a mana leak here or something. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Don't think I want to crack the second relic. I'd rather leave that in play. So I'll just play a Arbor Elf, play around mana leak, and then attack for 2. Could just attack for 1. Sure. That way I'm trading 1 for 0 rather than 2 for 2. If he wants to bolt an elemental to get in 2 damage or something, then that is fine with me. You'd think with 25 lands I'd have more on turn 8. Well, yeah, worse things have happened to me, but you'd think so. Yeah, you'd think so. It happens. Okay, now I have a ton of mana. I have 5, 6, 7 mana. Probably time for bed anyway. Yeah, me too, but I gotta finish this league. Just jam a Glorybringer. See if it gets mana leaked. Nope. Not gonna exert even. Just attack here. It's gonna trade there, sure. Get that snap out of there. I'm saying, yeah, me too, but I gotta finish this league. Give him the smiley face. This bolt on Arbor Elf here. I just didn't play Arbor Elf because I'd rather just leave up Relic Activation for something silly. I'm not sure what he could have. Explosives on 1. I'll just untap now. Just so I think it's better just untap now so I can leave up Relic Activation. I'll just draw this card now. Another 1-drop, sure. You got it. You got our Arbor Elf. Oh, and our Sprawls. Sure. So now I go Sprawl here, name Red. Play Hexdrinker. Play Arbor Elf. And then attack for 5. He's actually doing fairly well considering the Blood Moon, but he probably doesn't have anything left. Yeah, not playing the Arbor Elf was nice there. No reason to play it. He's got to have something this turn. Oh, I missed 1 level up on the Hexdrinker there, huh? Could have used the red mana to level up Hexdrinker. Do I find the second engineered explosives? I mean, if he does, he's still dead on board. So we'll see. Engineered explosives is a sick one in that deck, though. Then I just hit for 5. Oh, okay. Instead he had Bolt for the token. Even if he did that, then he would need another answer for Glorybringer, and the Blood Moon just got him there. Well, nice. 3-0. Let's go round 4. Let's see if we can get to the 4-0 after this. Welcome to round 4. We're 3-0 with Red Green Obosh. Let's 5-0 this league, shall we? Gotta start here. Oh, man. We're against no companion with this hand. I actually want a mulligan. No companion. I always get paired against like amulet decks, and this is not where I want to be against amulet. I'd be surprised, honestly, if he's anything else other than a Primeval Titan deck in the 3-0 bracket. No companion. Mulligan to 6. I guess he could be Tron, and even then, this is not where I want to be. I'd rather find a Magus. Perfect. This is a nice looking 6. He's on the play, so we get to see what he does. I think I'd just put back a Windswept Heath here. Is that greedy? No. See if he's Tron or Premium. Yeah, he's Tron. Okay, well, we have a T2 Magus, so. Now, do I risk playing Arbor Elf and getting, like, dismembered or something? I don't think so. I mean, he could easily be E-Tron, so I'd rather just go Sprawl, play it safe, make sure I can get my T2 Magus down. That way, I think I win the game, most likely. He's probably going to go Tronland Pass, and then I get to go Magus. And assuming he doesn't have Dismember, I mean, I guess I still lose to Dismember, but I still like the line of playing Utopia. Gonna get Forest. That way I have double green moving forward. And play Magus. We don't have the Pillages, but we do have 6 Blood Moons for this matchup. And a pretty quick clock. No Dismember one time. He can map for a basic. But is that going to be enough? If he's just playing like a fair game, our cards are so much better. Urza's mine. I guess he could still have Dismember and just chose to not play it right there. So you can go mine, Dismember, still have 5 mana. I feel like he just doesn't have it. He was just making sure he gets Tron. Okay, he's just actual like green Tron. Ancient Stirrings. So Magus is more brutal against that deck. They don't usually have a Sylvan Scrying. For Forest? Sure. So it turns out playing the Arbor Elf might have been better. It gives us more mana moving forward, but I played kind of scared and I think it was an okay line. So we play a Mountain here. Let's see. If I go red, green, Sprawl here named Red, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, and I can even just go Arbor Elf, play Seasoned Pyromancer, discarding Bonecrusher Giant, and then draw 2 cards. I think that's the best line. I don't think I need to play this 4/3 no ability. So I like that. Then next turn I might just be able to play Obosh. Red, and then I go play Arbor Elf. And I think I play Seasoned Pyromancer over just hardcast Bonecrusher Giant. Rather just draw cards, I think. Discard Bonecrusher. Hit another Magus is actually just kind of nice security. Separated the Utopia Sprawls as well. Could have put them on the same land to add even more mana next turn, but again, just playing it safe. I think if our Blood Moon effect survives, I think we just win. But maybe he can get up to 6 mana and just play a Wormcoil and beat us anyway. We'll see. Okay, play another Mountain here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to play Magus, then play Obosh. Wait, I have to tap this first because Arbor Elf can be kind of annoying. Then play Obosh. So he's just Greentron, no Giganta Companion. I think Giganta is worth it in that deck. I could be wrong, but I just feel like the companions are just so good. Alright, hit for 9. So he's dead next turn. So he has to do something. I think we got him. This should be a pretty easy matchup. This deck is looking nice. You have good matchup against the big mana decks with all your Blood Moons. You have reasonable matchups against everything else. I mean, think the Lurrus control and like Jund Lurrus and those type of decks can be good against you because they can kill your 1-drop, and if you have to mulligan, it can be just pretty rough against them. But that being said, I think most other matchups are okay. I think this deck is pretty decent. I think we just want the 2 Blood Moon. I don't think we want to change too much. I don't think we want Relic or Cage or Choke. Choke doesn't do anything. They're not a Dryad deck. Life Goes On obviously doesn't do anything. I mean, these Sphinx aren't great in our deck. But I don't think Relic literally is doing anything. So I'd rather have a 3-mana 3/2. It all just comes down to, like, can we get an early Blood Moon, I think. I think I'd rather have Bolt than keeping more Sphinx anyway. Alright, we're going to have to reveal our companion here. I mean, we do have 6 Blood Moons in our deck right now, so gonna have to try to find one. Hopefully have it on turn 2. We do. I'd rather have actual Blood Moon, but I'll take it. Tron, who molds to 6. I played a lot of Mono Green Tron in Modern. It's actually the deck I've played more than any other deck in any format. But that deck is... I mean, it's not well positioned in this matchup, but that deck is pretty strong, I think. I just don't think it's well positioned right now. Right. I could just take my safe line again and play Sprawl. But now he could easily have Nature's Claim or something as well, so I'm just going to run Arbor this time. I mean, he definitely sides in Nature's Claims if he has them. This is just going to be like a Sylvan Scrying, and then I just get to slam Magus. I mean, when you're playing this matchup from the Tron side, a lot of times you just kind of hope. And he kept this hand. That's not very good. Now I get to go off here. Yeah, he has a Forest, but sure. The deck doesn't really do anything with just a Forest. Alright, so I go Forest. Tap it. Sprawl here named Red. And then I go Red Green. Sprawl here named Red. Untap this. Add 3 mana. Play a Magus. Pass the turn. Not a bad turn 2. Played 4 permanents by turn 2. Next turn we have 8 mana. Next turn we can just go Hardcast Bone Crusher plus Obosh if we want. We can also have a Bolt that deals 6 damage. Plus we just have this Magus down, which is absolutely insane in this matchup. He gets Tower, plays it. Does he have Dismember? Maybe he's looking for it. Doesn't have it. Not yet. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. I'm just going to load it up. I mean, yeah, he can't even have Ghost Quarter through this Magus, so sure. Just go Windswept, Mountain, Sprawl here, why not? I think I named Green actually on this one. And then go 4 mana, untap it. Just making way more mana than Tron here. Go up to 8 mana. Now I get to play Obosh. And then also Hardcast Bone Crusher Giant and leave up Bolt. And then attack for 4. That was turn 3. And we still can leave up a Bolt here, and we have a turn 4 win. That was a pretty insane draw. I guess he could go Dismember into Karn or something, but even then, he's in a really rough spot. I think we still might have lethal through that, because then we just bolt him for 6 in response to anything he tries to do to Obosh. And then he's at 10, facing down 10 power. So, well, I guess if he went Dismember into kill Obosh, he could survive. Yeah, just casting O-Stone, that's not going to do it. And we got him. Nice. Going round 5 here. Bolt for 6. I've never done that before. Just wanted to do it. And sure. I'll just hit for a lot. And we got him. Nice. That was a quick one. 4-0 with Red Green Obosh. Can we please 5-0 this? I've gone 4-0 into 4-1 my last 2 leagues. So I'd like a 5-0 here. Let's go. Welcome back to round 5. We're 4-0 with Red Green Obosh. Let's 5-0 this thing. Come on. Cameron 1. Does he have a companion? Cameron with a companion. Obosh. Looks like we're probably against the mirror. Gonna keep this hand. This hand looks okay, I guess, in the mirror. We're on the draw. Hopefully we just draw lands. If not, we still have spells we can cast. If he just goes turn 1, 1 drop, I'm definitely just going to kill it. 100%. We have Stomp as well. If he goes tap land, I'll just lead Sprawl. He mulls to 5 and keeps. Stomping Ground tapped. Okay. I think it's... Oh man. Would you like to pay 2 life? Yes. I wonder if I just Arbor Elf here. You could easily have like land, Stomp, or just have Bolt. I think I like Sprawl named Green. I think that just guarantees we can do the most stuff next turn. And even if we don't draw land, even if we Arbor Elfed, next turn we could still just go Sprawl and then still only have 2 more mana, so I don't know, I like this line. Sprawl there, sure. Might be leaving up Stomp, might just be doing that just to represent something. Okay, we did draw land. So I can play Finks. I can play a Bone Crusher Giant, which I don't want to do. I think the line is between playing Finks or playing double 1-drop. He's got 3 cards in hand. If I play double 1-drop and he goes Bone Crusher Giant, target it. It's kind of annoying. This is kind of close. So if I go play these 2 guys and he's just gonna go Stomp your Arbor Elf. I'm just gonna play out my mana acceleration. We got lucky to hit a land there, but this way he kind of, like, even if he deals with our Arbor Elf and we draw land, we still have 5 mana. We could still potentially Glorybringer next turn, which is really good in this matchup. Yeah, here's the Stomp. Sure. So this is only when it becomes the target of a spell. So if you just cast it and I draw a land, I just get to Glorybringer it. I'll just see if a Bolt as well. That'd be annoying. Oh, he has Arbor Elf. Okay. Well, definitely want to just kill both his guys here. Hex Drinker. Okay. So this is pretty easy line, I think. I'm going to go add red here. Stomp your Arbor Elf. Bolt your Bone Crusher Giant. Play Hex Drinker. You can go land Obosh, but that's certainly beatable. We can also just play our own Obosh. Wow, 4-0 bracket just facing the mirror. Of course we're on the draw, but this game's still looking reasonable because he was on the mulligans. Oh wow, he's on the Lukka version with this. Okay, so this is similar to the other Lukka deck I played. This deck plays 4 Lukka, and they play Planebound Accomplice, and they play 3-drop creatures as well. So their goal is to sack a 3-drop creature, and they have 1 Emrakul that they can get out. Okay, wow, I can't even Magus here because then my Utopia Sprawl falls off. So that's brutal. I can level up Hex Drinker, but that doesn't seem ideal. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So we can put in Lukka and then potentially get Emrakul here, which I think that would be game. And we need to draw land there. Kill this. I want to play another. I want to play something else. Do I play Bone Crusher Giant? Don't want to play Magus. Don't even particularly want to play Finks, but maybe I do. Maybe that's best against Emrakul. Alright, I'll do that. Play Finks. And just level up Hex Drinker once. I'm just hoping he doesn't have the Lukka here. If he does, that's his last card. I think we might just lose, but... Okay, he doesn't. Okay. But any Lukka he draws is brutal, obviously. So he can Obosh. Looks like what he's doing. Yep. Okay. But we can Obosh as well. Land. I mean, we couldn't before, but now we can. So am I going Obosh or am I going Glorybringer? I don't really want to go Glorybringer Exert. This is interesting. It's a tough choice between going Obosh this turn. Because if I go Obosh this turn, I can attack with just Finks. I guess he can block here. So that's not ideal. But if I go Glorybringer, I don't think there's any reason to kill this now. I could go Glorybringer, no Exert, hit for 4, leave Finks back to chump. He's got 1 card in hand. Then I hit him down to 13. Then next turn I can play Obosh. Then I can Exert killing his Obosh. If he has Glorybringer in hand, it's bad for me, but I don't think his deck actually can run Glorybringer. So yeah, I'm going to go play Glorybringer, attack with just Glorybringer, no Exert. That's my line. And then I'll leave Finks back to chump Obosh and just hope I don't get Emrakul'd. And if I do, can I beat that? Probably not, but maybe. I might have enough permanents at this point to beat that. Attack, no Exert. Because next turn I want to Exert killing his Obosh, potentially. He also might just be dead next turn. Especially with the Exert, because we kill this, and we can attack with everything. Is this a Finks? Yep, okay, he might not be dead, but we do get to kill Obosh with Glorybringer now because we play our own Obosh, and then this Exert trigger is going to deal 8 damage to this, and then his blocks aren't really as good. Okay, Sprawl, it's a free play. Guess we go Red Green, Sprawl here named Red. Then play Obosh. Unless he top decks this next turn, I think we probably have this game no matter what here. let's see, everything just deals double damage. I don't really want to trade Hex Drinker for Finks or Flamebound Accomplice, but I can attack with both of these. I think I want to exert on his Obosh. The other option is to not do that, but I think I can just, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't quite level this up unless I draw a land, then I can level it up to 8. I'm just going to get his Obosh out of there. Then it allows me to attack with Finks too. Attack and exert, and kill this. Now he can trade Finks for Finks. Which I guess is not ideal for me. So maybe I should have just left my Finks back. Regardless. But even if he Emrakuls now, I'm still at 20. And I have plenty of stuff to be able to sack now. Yeah, can see it's okay. Just one more game. We're on the draw here. Our sideboard seems pretty bad. Man, we have like nothing. I mean, maybe I just don't sideboard and keep in the Magus just because it's a 2/2. Relic I don't think does anything. Oh wait, Grafdigger's Cage stops the combo because his Emrakul can't enter from the library. So definitely want that. Don't want Life Goes On. That's just not what I want to be doing. And Blood Moon? That just seems terrible. Just side out. I mean, Magus is pretty bad too. It's definitely the worst card. Being on the draw is super relevant, but these Glorybringers are actually pretty solid in this matchup. It just basically matters who draws better. Lukka is pretty scary though. Because if he can even have situations where like, we're trading resources, then he goes like Lukka plus, and that's like gonna be pretty brutal for us, I feel like. Don't want Relic, don't want Life Goes On or Choke. Let's go. Just do the 1-for-1, Cage for Magus. And I mean, maybe Cage isn't even worth it, but Magus is pretty bad. So just being able to stop like a Lukka for Emrakul, I think is worthwhile. Opponent revealing their Obosh. This hand's not good, but I'm going to keep. He mulligans to 6. We have a bird. We can draw 3 drops. We have a cage. Let's go. Still have 4 lands, which isn't bad in this matchup. It's totally reasonable. Definitely playing. No rush to run out the cage here. Drawing land was not good, but again, most of our deck is 3 drops, so if we draw one next turn and we can cast it, it's good. I mean, this hand wasn't great, but I don't think it was a mulligan. It was Seal of Fire. We don't have that. Arbor Elf. Yep. It's got 2 cards in hand, but if we can't kill the Arbor Elf, he can Obosh next turn. Which is gonna be pretty... Oh, we just drew land. I mean, that's kind of what I was banking on not happening. Now we just can't do anything. Now he can just jam an Obosh or a Lukka. He can't go Lukka minus on Arbor Elf to get Emrakul, but he can go... He could go Lukka minus on Arbor Elf to get... Excuse me. A 3-drop. Could also go Lukka plus. He's just running out Finks. Okay. Well, actually, Cage... I guess Cage stops our own Finks as well. So that's something to consider. And see some Pyromancer draw too. Yeah, this is going to be over for us. Looks like we're going game 3. I mean, just drawing land there. Land. That's brutal. Now he just gets to go Obosh and kill us. Man, we have 6 cards in hand, but they're just all worthless. I mean, yeah, this was the nightmare scenario. I mean, I was thinking if we keep this hand, our bird dies, we draw a 3-drop, we play a cage on 2, and then play a 3-drop, we'd be fine, but we just literally drew land, land, land. Now our opponent can Obosh if they want, but they might choose to just not even yet. Utopia Sprawl on itself, that can't be right, but I don't think it matters. He's just so far ahead. Three, 4, 5 for Obosh. Then we get hit for 10. I'm just going to concede. I don't think anything we draw at this point gets us out of it. Thanks. I wouldn't do it. We would still take lethal. Alright. I think we just run it back. Don't think we want Magus and Blood Moon. Let's go. We have 4 Bone Crusher, so 4 Stomp, 4 Bolt as interaction. We have Clothis is reasonable. Still think even though Cage stops our own Finks, it's worth stopping his combo. Alright, what do we got? Reveals Obosh. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep this hand. Quadruple 1-drop, 3 lands. Seems totally fine. He mulligans again. Wow, he's been mulliganing a lot. I mean, both our decks should mulligan a lot. I'm keeping kind of sketchy hands because I don't really want to mulligan too much. But Ponza style decks in general mulligan a lot. Could have gone Fetch Shock there as well. Hopefully that's not relevant. Do he have the Sprawl? He does. We drew another Bolt. I think I'm not even concerned about running this Cage out. I think we can just go fetch a mountain, play Hex Drinker level. I mean, this does die to his removal still, but I mean, he's on the mulligan. I can't really wait until 5 or until 4 mana, I don't think. I mean, maybe I can. No, I can't. Just gonna get mountain, play Hex Drinker, and level it twice. Could even level once and leave up Bolt. Nah, I can just Bolt on my next turn. Probably getting Stomping Ground with this Wooded Foothills. If he just plays like a Plain-bound Accomplice or something, that'd be ideal. This is Stomp on our Hex Drinker almost certainly. That's what it feels like. I mean, I'm hoping it's not. Lightning Bolt or Arbor Elf. Play Arbor Elf. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. We draw another Hex Drinker. Maybe he has another Bolt here. I'm going to try to level up to 3, I think. I can't level at instant speed, but I'm going to try. Wow, it worked. I was not expecting that to work. Alright, let's go Bolt this. I'm going to get a Stomping Ground here. I think it's worth it to have better mana. Direct to pay 2 life. Yes, I would. I'll attack first, and then just play another Hex Drinker. We have the combo of Cage plus Bolt to deal with a Finks. Play another Hex Drinker. And this is a serious clock, so he didn't fetch. Wow, he's trying to draw lands, I guess? Is he just going to play like a Planebound Accomplice here or something? 4 mana. Feels like that's what he's doing. Yeah, so he's trying to combo. Oh, he's activating right now. Oh, then he can just activate right now? We don't have Bolt up. Shit. Wait, why? Oh, sacrifice the Lukka to the Planebound Accomplice. Okay. Damn. We had this cage to stop the combo. Ah, man. Just got greedy, I think. Didn't think he would go for it like that. Fuck. Now this is going to be game. Because we didn't play the cage. Fuck. That sucks. Alright, well, I deserve to lose this, I guess. Let's see. We have to sack 6 things. So just play the cage, as embarrassing as that is. To sack 6 things, I can only attack back for like 8. It's not going to do it. Just kicking myself for playing Hexdrinker over Cage. Should have played around that. Just got greedy. I didn't think he would have Planebound Accomplice into Lukka, but he did. Oh, now he just Obosh kills us. GG's. Brutal way to not 5-0 the league. I just misplayed there. That was kind of a tough read, but he got us. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is youtube.com/snapbolt. We'll get the 5-0 next time. We've been so close every time, so just barely not getting there. But I hope you enjoyed the content, and till next time, thank you so much.